Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero of Sight Defender of the Fatherland Officer 1v1 on Pachino Stalemate. In the north we have the one and only Imperial Dane fighting for the German army, Deutschland. Here with the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision here. In the south stands Sensei fighting for the British Empire, the Commonwealth. Here with the 6th Armored Division, we got straight into Air and Sea Battle Group here for Sensei with a Vickers start on top of the Sappers. Into a Ken card side of course, Pioneers and Grenadiers on the way. Big highly thanks to Mayor me for donating and support the Propagandacast with this hard-earned money, and a big thanks to those who keep, supporting the Propagandacast by Patreon. Big thanks to those. And finally, a thanks to those who keep commenting and liking videos, so start immensely with the YouTube algorithms. Grenadiers on the way here. Not yet going for battle group myself, as I'm not entirely sure what I want to go for here. Like, either I'm thinking breakthrough with MP40 Grenadiers or mechanized. We'll have to see. You got Sappers that hard at work with sandbags. Vickers machine gun there hauling across the river there. Jenkins leading the way for some reason. And a section almost done here for Sensei. Got the Grenadiers at the center. Ken crowding north. It's going to grab all the northern side of the map here. Gonna flop with the 2nd Grenadier squad here. This is all good form there. South side, Vickers team continues to move forward. Sappers also continue their southern advance. And we got the infantry section there, probing northward sea for Sensei and the 6th Armored Division. Northern fuel is seized by Sekatenkrat. 2nd Grenadier squad almost done. Very quiet opening otherwise here. Grenadiers there basically with their conductor Cape bolt action rifles. Another section there for Mr. Sensei, but yeah, Air and Sea Battle Group definitely starting to become more and more popular, I think. Indian Artillery, though, I think, is definitely by far still the most popular battle group, but it's definitely, I think, seen a bit of a surge there after the changes to it. I've also ended up going for Mechanized Battle Group. There you go, first shots fired here. 2 minutes into the game, section was the Grenadiers here, close to the northern cutoff point. Northern munitions point, they seized by the Sekatenkrat. Grenadiers dodging off there. The Sekatenkrat was a very light artillery tractor that would see service in a variety of roles, including as the woman dawn taxing aircraft to save on more precious aviation fuel. South between the Pioneers and the south here, Vickers moving up. MD footage on the way for me. Grenadiers pushing south to assist the Pioneers there, though of course I'm not aware of the machine gun, I believe. Kenkrat pushing southwards, he's setting up machine gun bar way, I think, down there in anticipation of a counterattack from the north. Kenkrat's by the section, MD footage ready here. Dominating the Grenadiers straight into the Vickers here. There you go, catching that on the open here. Quickly suppressing one squad, other Grenadier squad moving in and going to try and flank around. Quickly getting suppressed as well, of course. Trying to spread my bit. North here, Kenkrat dying further. Just basically trying to harass here Sensei and mess with him. Grenadier spreading out. And there you go. For some reason, though, I was ordering them down here, and then for some reason they decided just to take the long way around. For reasons that are a bit beyond me. Sometimes the pathing makes these slightly weird choices. You can see that just then goes down. That was a bit confusing. Machine gun from the north here. Kenkrat going for the fuel point here, cutting off harassing. Kenkrat, of course, is exceedingly good at that. Does seem to be one of the weaknesses of the British in the early game. They really struggle with fast early game light vehicles and containing them. There you go, mess with this fuel pump, which of course gives me a bit of fuel lead. Vickers reposition it further, deal with the MD42. Pioneers moving in, they're going to probably try and flank around here. Machine gun versus machine gun. Kenkrat then down for the southern fuel point. Overall, my game plan is just to mess with Sensei's fuel income, try and build up as much here of an advantage I can. Meanwhile, back at base, I'm going for the Panzer Grenadier Company. There you go, Vickers there being flanked with the Pioneers. Got mine sweepers up because at this point I'm pretty much just used to like everyone laying down a lot of mines. So having minesweepers is almost a must now, I feel like, as the Wehrmacht or anyone else. I'm of course also laying my own mines down here for the Sekatenkrat. Northern points are secured, fuel points secured as well there by Sensei and the 6th Armored Division. Ken coming in there. More team up here though for the British Empire. Sappers closing the Pioneers. Going for some Panzer Grenadiers here. As I finally tend to perform well with the British, we also got a fresh Sapper section out here for Sensei. Gives them a bit of cheap infantry, just quickly cap points with. Of course they'll fight, lay down mines with. Grenadiers pushing forwards. British mortar fire raining down death here. Panzer Grenadier squad almost ready here. Second flying with the Enfield, scaring off the Grenadiers, pushing them back. Cut off point up north, being hit there. Got the Panzer Grenadiers ready. Got the machine gun force as well. Hit Kettlencraft, drawing back to the base here for some repairs.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Things are slowly heating up here. Guessing he's going to be focusing on some commandos as soon as possible. Up north here, Kettlencraft there, supported by the infantry catching the section here. Panzer Grenadiers moving in. Sections repressed. We can see there, Sensei just withdraws his men rather than suffer like, further needless casualties. Thumbs up there. Smart move. Victory points wise, it's so far pretty equal here.
Advanced weaponry will soon be available.
And support elements on the way. I could go for more Panzer Grenadiers, but I want to have the Stug ready, just in case. I'm also making a mistake here. Typically, one reason I actually go for Mechanized is so I can actually go for fuel seizure fairly fast. And that way, help just build a bit more fuel edge here. So, not going for this right away there as soon as I can is definitely a bit of a slip there by me. We're pushing hard on the fuel point there as Sensei focusing hard south. Does mean he's got not really a lot defending his fuel point here right next to his base. Modify the ring down death here. Vickers repositioning, I think, to try and meet this German assault here. Pioneers at the ready. No mines going down there for me. We also got the first ability to actually supply surplus here. Could be indicating some other plan here though for Sensei rather than commandos. Because of the Grenadiers, we got the machine gun and the Panzer flank around their mortars setting up here. Pioneers hanging back in reserve. Their Grenadiers pushed off the fuel point, but not before they went to neutral. There you go. Bung grenade here on the Vickers. Massive blow hit to Sensei in the early game. I need to get the mortar out before it gets lost. Grenadiers about to get wiped out, though. Mortar crew there in some pretty deep, source, and they get absolutely cleared out there. This is a massive blow to Sensei in the early game. Lost not just the machine gun, but the mortar crew here to the Panzer Grenadier squad. A brutal push here. That certainly leaves poor Sensei quite distraught here in the early game. It certainly represents a significant haul for me and the German army. Look at this! I got a Granatenwerfer and I got a Maschinengewehr. I wish it wasn't water cooled. Subscribe to the center. We got mines being laid down here by him. Thumbs up. We got the platoon command post going up there for Sensei. Getting crap basically up north. Got medics on the way here. Typically, I'd go for like a medic bunker, but I'm kind of feeling the fuel manpower constraints and the munitions constraints. I'm not quite as keen on that, so I'm actually going to accept trading in fuel for that. Otherwise, I would have gone for a medic bunker here, by the way, but I'm not going to start healing up all this. This does mean Sensei has times like these to capture some parts of the map here from me and push ahead, even if he lost a lot of support weapons. Sections moving forwards here. And he's going for a replacement mortar. Sappers pushing up south here, going to go for the fuel point there. We got a big push here out of the base now. My force is certainly quite a bit boosted there by the addition of another machine gun and a mortar. Meanwhile, going for 6-pounder gun. Sensei clearly a bit concerned about the possibility of, like, say, a Stug, or maybe even a Sturmel here being chucked against him, so wants to prepare some anti-tank weapons. Lots of mines going down there at least, though. Thumbs up. Victory points wise, he's also keeping up the pressure on me there at least. Mortar setting up, machine gun grenadiers pushing forwards here. Still no sign of commandos. I mean, it could be Sensei, of course, might be planning to go for something else entirely, like, say, going for the center. Up north here, sappers there coming under heavy fire. They're being pushed back, though. Even just got a fresh push by the British forces on the center, looking to defend it from Germanic presence here. Mortar fire, machine gun fire, rifle fire on that church here, but we got sappers flanking up here. Catching me a bit off guard here around the center. Got flank here by Sensei. Thumbs up.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
And we got the grenade package. Mine going off. I still haven't picked any abilities, by the way. I'm going for the Stug 3G, though, and there you go. I do pick fuel seizure and raid package, but definitely a bit late to the party on that one. Meanwhile, Kettlencraft base all the way in the east. 6-pounder gun ready here for Sensei. We got the medic station up as well there. Thumbs up. Sappers taking fire, but they're dealing even more fire in the literal center against the Grenadiers. They're forcing back those Hunnic scallywags. Section moving about here. Others pushing southwards here. No sign of upgrades for sections. We got more mines here, though, from Sensei and the British Empire. I'm also fairly certain they boosted just overall mine laying speed there. And following up here with a 250.5 tech here, a Mittelrer Schützenpanzerwagen. We got the Stug 3D here ready. Sounds out here, Panzer moving up here, flanking in there, took the small path here to get behind him. Straight into a mine here with the Pioneers, forgot to bring out the Minesweepers. Definitely a bit awkward. Straight into a mine here as well. Mine stuff been paying off here for Sensei, slowing down the advance here. Flying in from north the Kettenkrat. And we got the Grenadiers running on the Stuk here for a bit of mechanized infantry tactics. Thumbs up to that. Mittelreichschützen Panzerwagen ready. Grab northern point with the sappers. So despite everything, despite losing the machine gun and the mortar, Sensei's doing a fairly good job bouncing back. He's actually going here for a Humber armored car. Bit of an interesting pick, the one I would not be surprised to see him cancel once he spots my Stuk, because the Stuk's going to like hard counter the Humber armored car quite a bit. He's bringing up a mortar again to replace the one lost here to the Germans. Panzer coming up here, could spread up there with the veterans' one ability. Stuk driving northwards here. Transporting the infantry in style. And there goes Sturmel up to provide a bit more extra self-propelled short-range artillery there. Science the mortar, never hurts a bit more. Up north here, the Saps in deep top of the Stuk and the Grenadiers. Only now got the machine gun on the way there from the Sturmgeschütz. Sappers routed. Sensei praying for a push on the center with all appearances. All future points about to fall into the hands of the Hermann Göring Fallschirm Panzerdivision, 4th Fallschirm Panzergrenadier Kompanie. Machine moving forwards here. South side, there's small attempt to push forwards by the British. Machines being brought in to thwart that. Grabbing the cut-off point. We got the 6 pounder gun at the ready. South side here, section moving in. Panzer gun, these machine guns just withdrawing. Partly because I'm not entirely sure what else has got here following up on that section, so I don't want to risk my machine gun here to, like, pretty silly stand. Section moving forwards, enter line of fire, both the Stuk on the Sturmel and the mortar. The Stuk is still busy up north. Got the Grenadiers back on it, ready to ride again for the fatherland. Section almost wiped out here. Pushing forward here with sappers, 6 pounder guns, mortar and support here. Sturmel being bombarded. Mines for this button, mines. That is doing what they're supposed to be doing. Bring up the officers' quarters. To benefit my Stuk, my Sturmel, and of course my Panzergrenadier. There you go, pushing in the Sturmgeschütz. Fuel point there being hit. Again, constant fuel ration is always a good thing. And plus, with fuel seizure, you're kind of more encouraged to like just try and hit your opponent's fuel points. Even if they're not connected, you still get that +5 fuel. Meanwhile, diving the flanking on the from the Stuk. Hoping to catch an entertaining him cleared out. Mortar firing down. Then we got the Sturmling Forts machine as well that could be brought in. South side Panzer Forts got Recce section upgrades there for Sensei. And he's flanking the 6 pounder gun. And there you go, British mob being caught here with the Sturmel, the Stuk, and of course the Grenadiers. Leaving here Sensei in a bit of an awkward spot. Force withdraw here. 6 pounder gun there, back at base. Can't engage my Stuk. Big 2 points wise, it's actually pretty close. It's simply kills wise. Neither player in that sense really has an advantage there. But obviously, if you look at the force size, I obviously enjoy a bit more of an advantage there. But due to the nature of the map, it is somewhat easy here for Sensei to stabilize, I think. And so ensure he doesn't get completely trounced. Stuk still falling back. Stuk did her mine here, so that is a damaged engine that needs to get solved.
The men are ready.
Otherwise, that's not much use. We got another section away here from, and we do get a Centaur medium tank out here from Sensei. Not something too often. In fact, this caused me to, for some reason, make a really bizarre mistake because I start assuming my opponent's going for British Armoured instead of, like, CNF. For like some reason, my mind during the match just assumes, yes, this is part of British Armoured. So part of me is like constantly wondering, like, is he going to go for a Churchill tank or the Churchill Black Prince when I really don't need to worry about that. Bit of a slip there by me. I just think I mentioned out here. Bit embarrassing, but might as well be honest about it. Saps moving forward, Sturming them by the advancing Saps to go for the machine guns flank. Got the Centaur Mark 4 moving up here. Got to engage with the from the howitzer. And there you go. Almost got the machine gun crew here. Bit of a stinging blow there to me. Good kill here though by Sensei. Wiping the machine crew. Stuk charging in. Sturmel and Stuk engaging. But Sensei here is able to make off the machine gun. At the same time, brought in the Stuk decalling, which now comes with some Starstorm. Which is only A very nice improvement to the call-in. Looks much cooler too. And certainly has incentivized me to go for mechanized a lot more. South side here, center moving in quite quickly with my infantry, charging in there. Sensei is clearly fearless. In part because it can sort of roughly keep it supported with an anti-tank. And quickly merging with the Panzers using the Grenadiers. Stuke moving in after the center. Good shot there. Up northeast, Stuke demoing with Starstorm support, catching the Sappers at the northern victory point, engaging aggressively. Starstorm apparently not. Run very just let the Sturmgeschütz all the work and then we claim all the glory. I don't think that's how it works, Fritz. Sturmfire here, mortar in trouble. There we got Rife Grenades off there. Nice Rife Grenade here from Sensei. Sensei could do, of course, with a few repairs. Starstorm back on the Stuke, quickly being sent southwards here. Sturm withdrawing there.
Mortar position lost.
And there you go. Infantry section about to run to the Stuke and the Starstorm. Sturm also nearby support, so that's going to be a lot of high explosive shells that are being unleashed upon the section. If there's wondering, yes, they use the exact same gun, these two. Fun fact. Centaur moving in there. Starstorm between the section, but it's going to be able to push back. I think the Starstorm with the Centaur. Of course, on the other hand, the section is going to be pushed back by the Stuke and the Sturmel. Since the Centaur can't really do much to the Stuke, though it can do something to the Centaur. Stuke in the center. We got attempt to push up here, but we got Sensei's MD42 there pushing back my force push there. South side here, section up though depleted. And there goes Stuke for some reason takes a path I was not anticipating, bringing right in front of the anti-tank gun. Sensei bring up more anti-tank guns as expected to help further shore up his assets against armor.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Troop reinforcing healing here. 2 points wide, so I'm back to building up a bit of lead here over Sensei. We got the Centaur up before they're being fixed. Can crowd spot around it. Not going to take any chances there. Section that definitely should be pulled back. Bit low on health here. Smoke deploy in the center. By the Sturmel. Which is an emergency one, of course. And going up for another Stuke. Partly because, you know, I'm concerned about enemy armor, but also there's a part of me that's really concerned, you know, again, about Churchill tanks, because, again, I'm operating under the very flawed assumption that the Centaur is actually part of armored. Because they're doing pushback, heavy fire from the Centaur clears it out with ease. That did receive a buff alongside the Sturmpanzer and the Hun family Sherman. Starts me with the met by the MD42. That's going to be a withdrawal here from me. Stuke halfway down to here. Panzer goes moving from the north. Section moving up as well here. Good shot there from the British mortar on them. Catching the section here. Stuke almost down. Going for a quick flank hit on the MD42 team. Got Baldelarten here landing down. Mortar firing close here. Machine retreated here just in time here by Sensei. Close call though. Center rushing southwards. Up north here. Grenadiers catching the sections and the sappers. Got another Stuke ready. Pushing the other Stuke southwards to assist here in the south. As my Panzerguns dive deeper and deeper against them, they'll end up having to retreat as soon as the Centaur moves in within range. We got 376 with 336. Great shot from the Centaur. Veterancy 1. Sturmgeschütz moving up though. Both Stuke 3, G and D. Engaging the Centaur, engaging the sections. 6-pound guns being brought up here. Shots bouncing off here. Sappers being blasted here by my mortar. Section enemy will take heavy damage from the Stuke 3D.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
In the center section of fire from the Stukes and the Sturmel and the mortar. The Stuke 3D, of course, being the last model of the Stuke series. This notebook is the early model, which you can tell partly from the gun mounted there. Though technically, even some of the later models have still used this, but also from the rollers here on the top one. The later models had something known as the stern or star, which looked, well, a bit like a star. Fun fact there. But otherwise, most later models were a more rounded mounted there, known as the... it is colloquially known as the Saukopf, but it's actually known as Top Splendor officially, if I remember correctly. Starts from the section here. Quick blend cover there. Absolutely just catching them some very nasty stuff. Starts from the center to the Vickers here, which is up to cover from that angle. Grenadiers moving in here. South side Stuke in reserve. We got 6-pounder guns brought up here to defend against another push here by me. Stuke D being hauled up as well. In the center, the center pushing back Starstorm. Bring up the Stuke D here. Direct hit from the 6-pounder gun, but it actually bounces. Grenadiers going for the 6-pounder gun. Stuke's moving up, taking heavy fire here. I've actually yet to register the other anti-tank, and hereby point blank blast up from the Stuke, one of my favorite abilities. Quite good, and there you go, wiped. One of the British infantry section quickly crewing that one. Stuke being pushed back, smoke deployed, courtesy here, of course, of raid package. Grenadiers being pinned down by the MU-42 here. Sensei held his ground in the face of the Germanic assault up north here, grabbing the point here. Victory points will fall to the British Army. Center falling back. And there goes Stummel and deal with it. Mortar firing down death as well here. Almost taking out the entire section there with a Stummel shot at point blank range. Note, I believe most Stummels would actually have a cracked machine gun as well there. Just a quick note there. Starstorm Grenadiers filling up. He's holding on, but he's also finally checked up. He definitely needs something a bit heavier than just the centaur in terms of dealing with armor, maybe some foot guards as well. He's also selected commandos, though. Question is, does Sensei at this point really want to call in commandos? Meanwhile, I'm taking up here for the Panzer Company. I want to get some armored sides, go to some Stukes, maybe some more Starstorm, and maybe in a pinch of Panther 4 if I'm not going to go for a Panther.
What do you have for us?
Big push on the mortar again. I imagine he's regretting letting me get that mortar. Unsurprisingly. South side, a bit static here as well, but you can see a slow advance being prepared here by Sensei. Grenadiers pumped in there by building. Sappers at ace level, by the way. Possibly went there for training. Up here, Starstorm pushing back the Sappers, mercilessly so. Centaur dashing in there with its 10-pounder howitzer, ripping through the Grenadiers. That's going to be a wipe here, I think. Unfortunately, Vic has been withdrawn. Stummel moving in here to assist. Stuke's pushing in from the other side. Grenadiers wiped. Starstorm flank up in the field point. Things are getting hectic around the center of Pachino as British and German forces are once more getting entangled here. And now it sends over to the victory point here. Starstorm being pushed back. Stukes being moved forwards. Supported by the Stummel. Not a lot of infantry. In fact, I might even lose the Starstorm here, which is going to be quite a blow. But that said, also, I definitely should have sent him in that fast. I did. And there you go. Almost survived, and then they got wiped. So that was definitely a mistake there by me. I committed here. But on the other hand, I now have the armored side skirts and the Stukes. The Centaur moving forwards. North here, pumped engaged for the section of the Sappers. As an additional fun fact about Stukes, it would not be uncommon for later model Stuke 3Gs and Stuke 4s to actually apply some concrete over the driver's position. So that way try and make that a bit more armoured and protect the driver a bit better. Stuke's going to flank in here though to hit the Centaur on the flank there. Using the alleyway there. Got British in there taking a fire from the Sturmgeschütze. Forcing it back here. Mortar fire, 6-pounder gun in there, finally engaging the Sturmgeschütze. Pushing forwards here, going in aggressively here, sensing an opportunity to dive in hard here. 6-pounder on the flank here, though I overestimate my chances, but I go for it anyways, using mechanized assault here. Cleared out the 6-pounder gun here. As soon as the Centaur though dives away, I swing around here and go for the more exposed flanks here of Sensei's forces. Stuke D charging in from the north here. Catching the 6-pounder gun here in a pretty awkward position, following up with some foot guards. 6-pounder gun crew there, utterly obliterated. And moving on to wreck the anti-tank guns here. Because they're seizing point, Sappers because they were going for fresh Starstruppen. Foot guards on the way here for Sensei though, not bad though. Could also go for like just some tanks. Stummel charging in here, bit surprised in fact the lack of tanks considering he's got the fuel easily there. Section almost taken out, other section flanking in here, going to pop off a snare there. Pachino Stalemate here, both anti-tanks under Sensei's command, utterly wrecked. Got the machine crew here in a bit of trouble here, so Stukes dive in more aggressively here. Up north here, Panzer going for Sappers, as Sensei of course looks to unravel the entire front line here. We're down 297 versus his 325. Stooks falling a bit back here. Anti-tank sections now ready. Starstorm Grenadiers in the move. Still need repairs quite badly. And back here, Centaur being repaired there by Sensei Sappers. Foot Guards being forced with the bazookas and the Thompsons. Sturmgeschütze on the move.
The ability is ready for use.
Getting a bit more confident with them now, a bit more aggressive. Obviously the addition of the armoured side skirts does a fair bit there. Mortar firing down death from above here. Foot Guards there, they're taking immense amount of damage. Sensei absolutely should withdraw them before they get utterly obliterated. Snares off here, up north machine gun there versus sections. Northern point seized here. Got another 6-pounder gun on the way here though for Sensei. Still no real sign of armor except that one Centaur. Stooks withdrawing. Fresh road troops here from Sensei looking to claim back the centre here from the German army.
Don't stand still.
Starstorm here with a machine gun and sappers. We've got mortars well joining in the front here. Starstorm taking a full blast here and they just withdraw.
Command points must
But
be
Rudolph
assigned.
though did not make it back home. Centaur swinging north at sea, going to try and probably avoid his engaging my Stooks head on with the Centaur, which is definitely the right thing to do there. Another Stook they're gaining, actually 2 Storm being hauled forwards once more. Nothing further than the base here. I'm not far off being able to go for a Panther, for example. Southern point being seized of the Grenadiers. Heading northwards with the Centaur. British forces are rapidly expanding through the terrain here. Ken crash rushing southwards. Kills wise though, I'm definitely starting to build more and more an advantage here over Sensei. Though part of that is just because I'm engaging with a lot more armor than he is. So obviously, if the armor's doing more of the fighting, I just suffer less infantry losses. Whereas again, he's basically only got the Centaur. So that does, I think, help to really like, push that difference there. More firing down, Starstorm, the Sturm will see machine sitting up here. I'm also back to having the victory point lead here with the British forces. Foot Guards coming up here. We've got Centaur flanking the machine. We've got the Sturm nearby. Direct hit on the machine crew here from the Centaur. Gonna fire here a blinding shot there on the Centaur. Completely messing with the view side here. Like 6-pounder gun and fire opening up in the Stook here. Foot Guards being forced back. Got mortified. Got the Starstorm there. Down to 1 man. Need to withdraw here before they get wiped as well. And we got a Panther here flanking the Centaur now. Things are getting more intense now. Riot grenades to the mortar crew here. Centaur being pushed back. Sappers moving in to try and assist here. Panther driving past here. Sturm moving into assist as well here. Stooks moving into assist as well here as things are definitely getting more and more explosive now. 6-pounder on the way here. Centaur there engaging the Panther full bit of deflection damage. Sturm moving up here. Another blinding shot here. Trying to attack round there through the smoke left behind. Doesn't go well. Stooks pushing up the centre here. Things are going rather awkwardly for him. His centre collapses. Anti-tank and they're cleared out. As I believe he's actually focused on the Panther, meaning my Stooks could rush it down here and we now got an ace. Stook 3G. And diving off here from the base. Another 6-pounder going away there though for Sensei, but he keeps losing anti-tank guns. At this point here, which is obviously not ideal. That was also a pretty significant engagement there where he was just not ready. He thought he was having the upper hand, and I, well, very much threw that back into his face. South side here, big British push there. As big as he can muster at this stage. Truth be told. Stooks and Panther Falls there in need of repairs. And in fact, at this point, I'm actually considering just going for repair bunkers, like, do it all. I mean, sure, I could do Mechanized assault, but I prefer utilizing that one for, like, more crucial moments rather than just willy-nilly. So having a repair bunker, I feel like, is a bit more cost-efficient. Also, I rarely get an opportunity, like, I really feel like just build a repair bunker, so I figure I'd go for it now. Just for the hell of it as well to an extent there. 6-pounder being pushed northwards here. Quickly spreading out, of course. I could swing into counterattack, but
We will end the
He's obviously quite keen on those 6-pounder guns and the foot guards. If I just like spread out my armor too thinly, he could actually pick it off individually, meaning even if like had a significantly larger force, if I split it up into smaller, constituent pieces, he can then pick them off one by one, at which point I'm suddenly not going to have a lot of armor. So I'd rather like, wait for the A to get repaired, but also be, moving them about at least sort of a more sensible tactical formation to avoid losing them. So, Bush in the south, I think, is very smart. Some mines here, though, by the way, from Sensei would be a very good move to, I think, fortify against counterattacks. Since, again, at this point, I'm clearly getting more ballsy with my armor. So, having mines, for example, basically, clip my wings, if you will, could be a very smart move here by Sensei. Also got the Panther lined up. I'll have to see if I go for it. I'm not exactly feeling much of a need for it. My opponent's not bringing up, like, a lot of armor. That really is making me think, you know what, I could really do with a Panther. And I'm, of course, laying down my own mines. So there you go. Bunker almost done. South side here. Glennie's pushing forward right to the foot guards here, who open up with the Thompsons. With, of course, drum magazines, which they were initially equipped with, but most armies would move away from drum magazines. They just had a lot of issues. In the case of the Americans, I believe they handed over the ones with the drum magazines opposite to the British because they didn't really like them. They even initially asked for a lot of money to sell them the Thompsons. Which is actually one of the reasons why the British developed the Sten gun, because the Americans wouldn't sell them the Thompson for cheap. Smoke being deployed here. Thumbs up to Sensei up north here. Panzer Grenadier routing the section there. Foot guard section in support there. We do get Crusader tanks on the way here. Very good. Sabs are taking fire from the German mortar. Well, technically British rifle grenades for the smoke. Good use of rifle grenades by here by Sensei. Very consistent, good use of the smoke rifle grenades. Thumbs up. We got assault flares. We even got anti-tank rocket loiters, though obviously a bit short on the munitions for it. In this regard, he's not really able to control the north side, where most of the high munitions points are very effectively. Got the repair bunker up here, which basically means all tanks nearby get repaired automatically. Very handy, that. Starstorm flanking in here. Now in coordination with the Starstorm flank here. Pushing up here. Storm though, by the way, leading the assault. Big mistake on me. I didn't think that one through, obviously. Costing me the Storm move quite pointlessly. Stooks are diving in here. Starstorm diving in further. Definitely should have more armor supporting them as well, and more infantry. That could have been done better as well there. Point blank blast there, ripping through British infantry here. 250 points left here. As the armored assault goes through here. 6-pounder gun being crewed here. Stooks and Panther 4 moving in. And oh, did lose a Stook somewhere earlier. I think I did. Yeah, actually, I lost the Stook D. I didn't. Okay, apparently just can't count. Anyways, British forces are being ripped apart here beneath the armored weight here. Up does Fartline. Panther 4s and Stooks are absolutely decimating his infantry here. Even got the Veterans 1 ability activated here for increased rate of fire by Panther 4. Section wide, massive blow here to Sensei. A crushing armored push here. Completely decimating his center. South side here, grenades for the sappers. Ace level sappers though here with a flamethrower. Got grenades being chucked here. And got another Starstorm squad away here. I could go, theoretically go for Panthers, except I don't have enough population, I believe. So I'd rather just go for more Starstorm. Could also go for more Stoogs. You know, Crusader thing out there, of course, he needs more armor. At least he needed more armor earlier. Panther 4 then engaging the sappers. Foot guards under fire here. Bazooka fire in the Panther 4 and the Stooks there. Machine gun starts from the hill, taking fire from the Crusader tank here. Big push here. Sensei looking to claim the send away here from the Germans, no matter the cost. But defenses for his church collapsing under the chaotic action here. Crusader diving away there. We got 235, 216 officers' quarters away there for the Panzer Company to benefit my Stook on my Panther 4 and my Starstorm. Not my Stooks, tragically enough. And just pulling back here towards the repair bunker as I send in the freshly repaired armor. Another 6-pounder gun here for Sensei. Considering the massive losses anti-tank gun crews are suffering, I'm surprised he can still manage to get some to the front line. Getting the machine gun here with the Stook 3D, which is now ace load. Mortar finishing off crew here. Crusader dashing in here. Starstorm covering that flank here. But having to cover against the flanking Crusader there. Armor here being repaired steadily by the repair bunker. Stuke swinging in here to cover the Stuke
The
D.
enemy has 200 points and falling.
Less than 200 points left here for Sensei. Crusader quickly diving away here. Sturmgeschütze and Panther 4 moving forwards. Quick looking to swing the engagement into a more decisive push here, because Sensei is definitely not giving up despite some otherwise punishing blows here so far. Stukes, Panther 4's moving in here. No point blank blast as of yet. Damaging the Stuke here. Bazooka from the foot guards are doing a lot of damage. There you go. Knocked out with a 6-pounder gun here. Good kill here. Panther 4 popping back into one. Stuke there being flanked by the Crusader. Foot guards there being point blank blasted. The Stuke though seems to tragically have a very hard time landing most of the shots. But there you go. Got 2 men there. Crusader moving up the flank here, withdrawing the Panther 4. Starstorm moving in. Crusader going up for the flank here. Got the Panther 4 and the Stuke turning around. We got the anti-tank on the flank here as well. Stuke down. Stuke down. Ended up being a much more costly engagement for him than I think was necessary. Though, of course, on the other hand, I took out a lot of his stuff as well there. Machine gun wielding Starstorm clearing out the 6-pounder crew here. Really short infantry now there. Pretty much no armor left. And I still have like 1 Stuke and a Panther 4 minimum. Of course, I could also just go for a Panther now if I want to. Big 2 points wise, my advantage also building up here.
Self-propelled artillery evading deployment.
Sapper section move against the Starstorm. Quickly forced away though, didn't get the machine gun back here. Pulling back the Stuke and the Panther 4 towards the repair bunker for repairs again. Again, helps expedite this a bit faster. With a little less management involved as well there, which can be quite handy as well there. Got the Panzer Grenadiers moving up. Engaging in the section of the machine gun here though. Obviously machine gun's going to win there, unless they get exceptionally lucky and get off a grenade before they get suppressed, which just didn't happen. Gilbert's got this fixed, closing on that Panther. South City Vickers holding off a British push towards the southern Victor Point. North side is actually quite open. By this point, it feels like Sensei's focusing much on the center-south axis, ignoring the north-center axis. And there you go, Panther out. Eine Panzerkampfwagen 5. And of course, the gun has the Starstorm right along on it. That just looks damn cool. I still absolutely love tank riding. South side here though, white phosphorus there being chucked, or just red phosphorus, then cover. Got the foot guards here, the harder way was the Starstorm section, flank from the other side, quick routing them. He's going in hard though, Sensei is an absolute fighter here. Panther there heading southwards for the Starstorm. Grenadiers, Panzers flying up here on foot. I could also cause... Got the Stuke and the Panther on the move here, center seas for British forces. 235 versus 58 here. He is no quitter. He's about to receive the armoured fist of the fatherland. We start disengaging the Starstorm. Panther 4, Stuke charging in as well here. Another 6-pounder gun on the way here. Section taking heavy losses. Pioneers in the centre being suppressed here with the machine gun. Grenadiers, Panzer guns moving up here. Starstorming southwards. Depleted foot guards there on the receiving end of this armoured push here. Stuke aceless with its point-blank blast here. Foot guards forced off. Panzer's trying to map the machine here. Mortified, they almost got it. Dashing in here. And there you go, popping the mechanized assault here. Overwhelming the anti-tank gun. Machine gun there cleared up and mortar fire. Anti-tank the south here, outmaneuvered. And with these things are completely collapsing, I think, here for Sensei. And there you go, GG. Game over. Bit of a back and forth battle here. Sensei did it fairly well despite some early egregious losses like losing that mortar to the machine gun. He definitely think should have withdrawn from that, but ultimately it's the match in dawn. He kind of trapped himself there tactically strategically. At times he kind of think himself a bit from tunnel vision. He was also at times flexible. But I think the lack of armor just meant, like, while I was going for the Stukes and, like, larger numbers that way, an extent, like, absorbing the manpower losses there, I was thirdly building up more of a manpower advantage, allowing me to just build up larger forces. And he was still fighting largely just with infantry and anti-tank guns, that one centaur, which meant, like, just that he was steadily bleeding out more and more in the face, of my armored forces, which just, again, further allowed me to just build up more and more of an edge. So that slowly did not go in his favor there. Could also maybe benefit from commandos here and there, or like maybe focus a bit on the north to get up for the loiters or something else there. Still, some nice action here. I hope you think as well. So, hope you liked it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. I did sort of had to slightly rush this one out after a hotfix had out there, so didn't have a lot of replays there. But, you know, I do my best for what I got. So, thank you all for joining in and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.